We think it's important to mention that this album includes stories about people's experiences, including suicide, racism, sexual assault, addiction, and violence.
It's about getting past anger and the transcendence of what grief and pain transmute into when you just keep going. I wrote it after an old lover killed himself. The day before yesterday, I was sitting at the top of the hilly peak on the east side of the Babasili Range. I was about 2 miles from the border, catching my breath in the shade under a tree after a steep climb in 100-degree heat. The others were in front of me. They were excited by mapping, playing with their GPS, and immersed in a discussion of water drop placement and shifting migration patterns, most of it pure speculation. After a few minutes of drinking water in total exhausted oblivion, I began assessing my surroundings and realized I was sitting under a raked tree. A few telltale articles of the jeweled clothing were behind me, a red tank top, a pair of discarded men's loafers, and a pair of dirty underwear on the trail leading up were the only indication of what had happened there. It was enough to set the story in my head, one that I had no way to deny or confirm. I didn't mention it to the others because I didn't want to upset them. Thinking about it, on the bouncy ride back to camp, I was touched, once again, by how little we can do for one another on this earth. I keep telling myself that it's the little things that mean the most, the daily things, but sometimes the imposed violence of it all overwhelms me. I went away alone, by myself that night, smoking a cigarette, looking at the stars, away from the fire. I thought about what it feels like, that kind of violence, the loss of bodily control, how those feelings of impotence revisit you. I thought about being raped, and that how afterwards, mostly what I felt, most of the pain, rage, and anger subsided, was relief. Relief that it had finally happened. Rape has always been used as a tool to control, proffered up as a threat of what would happen if I continued to live, work, dress, travel, love, or resist the rape that I chose to. Finally, I knew what it felt like, and I knew I could get through it. Pain isn't impetus. It reminds me to keep going. Not everyone draws strength from pain, and that is the case. I need to remember that. I'm trying to have more compassion for my friends who kill themselves. But I'm still angry at this shit subculture we are all tied up in, travelers, train hoppers, that we just expect this kind of thing from our lovers and friends. With suicide being a consequence of domination, an understandable exit, leaves nothing to be said. We simply must accept it. Or putting his ashes on a westbound train will somehow make it hurt less. I have begun forgiving my friends who kill themselves, but I am still struggling to make my peace with how much we all normalize that amount of pain, alienation, and self-destruction. Right now, I guess I just know I will take what I can get. Security is an illusion, but honest emotions, connection, friendship, and affinity, they can be fun. And you must take advantage of them while you can. That's all you can do. Really.